Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, English Podcast.
I want you to think about your morning today. What was the first thing you did? Maybe you opened your eyes. Maybe you reached for your phone. Maybe you lay in bed and felt tired before the day even started. Now think about yesterday morning and the morning before that. Were they the same? Many of us live our days on repeat. We wake up, we rush, we do, we sleep, and we do it all again. But here is something gentle I want to say. Your life is not built on big moments. It is built into the small things you do every single day. The tiny actions, the quiet choices, the little habits no one sees. These are the real builders of your future. And today, I want to walk with you through 10 of them. 10 simple things you can gently bring into your daily life. Not all at once, not with pressure, just slowly, like we always do here. Many people wait for a big change. They wait for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, the perfect feeling. But what if the perfect moment is just today? What if the perfect plan is just one small step? There is a quiet truth that most people forget. The difference between someone who grows and someone who stays the same is not talent. It is not luck. It is not money. It is what they choose to do again and again every day, even when no one is watching. So, what if we looked at these 10 things not as rules, but as gentle invitations? Little doors you can open, one at a time, whenever you feel ready. Let's walk through them together. Take a slow breath right now. Feel your shoulders. Are they tight? Let them drop, just a little. Feel your hands. Are they holding something? Let them open, just for a moment. You are doing something beautiful right now. You are listening. You are learning. You are here. That is already enough. Close your eyes for a moment. Picture a small bird in the early morning. She is building a nest. She does not carry a whole tree. She does not need a perfect branch. She picks up one small twig. She flies back to her spot. She places it gently. Then she goes out again. One twig at a time. Some twigs are rough. Some are too long. Some fall. But she does not stop. She does not sit on the ground and cry. She does not look at other birds and say, their nest is better. She just keeps going. This is what building your attitude looks like. Your attitude is the nest where your whole life sits. If the nest is weak, everything falls. If the nest is strong, everything feels safe. But you do not build it in one day. You build it twig by twig, thought by thought. The first thing you can gently work on every day is your attitude. Not by pretending to be happy, not by ignoring what hurts, but by choosing how you respond. When something goes wrong, you have a choice. You can think, why does this always happen to me? Or you can softly ask, what can I learn from this? That one small question changes everything. It does not fix the problem, but it changes how you carry it. Have you ever noticed that? The same problem can feel lighter when you look at it differently. This is the power of attitude. And the 5th thing on our list today connects to this. It is your mindset. the story you tell yourself about who you are. Many of us carry old stories. I am not smart enough. I am not good at English. I am not the kind of person who succeeds. But my friend, these are just stories. They are not facts. They are words you heard once, maybe twice, and then you repeated them so many times that they started to feel true. A twig is not a nest, and one old thought is not the truth of who you are. What if, instead of saying, I cannot, you gently said, I am learning? Instead of, I am not good enough, you whispered, I am growing. These small shifts in words change the shape of your nest. They make it warmer, safer, stronger. So here is a tiny invitation. Just for today, when you notice a thought that makes you feel small, pause, take a breath, and gently ask, is this really true? Or is this just an old twig that does not belong in my nest anymore? You do not need to throw it away with force. Just set it down and pick up a softer one instead. You are not your worst thought. You are the one who chooses which thoughts to keep. Have you ever seen a mosaic? Maybe on the wall of an old building. Maybe in a picture. A mosaic is made of tiny pieces, broken tiles, small stones, bits of glass. Alone, each piece looks like nothing. Some are rough, some are cracked, some have strange shapes. But when someone places them together, carefully, patiently, something beautiful appears. A picture, a story, a whole world made of broken things. This is how your relationships work. Every conversation you have is a tiny tile. Every kind word, every moment you truly listen, every time you say, I see you, I hear you, you matter. These are the tiles of your mosaic. The second thing you can work on every day is your communication. And I want to share something that might surprise you. Good communication is not about talking more. It is about listening better. Think about your last conversation with someone. When they were speaking, what were you doing? Were you really listening? Or were you already thinking about what to say next? Most of us do this. We wait for our turn, we prepare our words, but we miss the feelings behind the other person's words. Real listening is different. Real listening means you give your full attention. You look at them. You do not check your phone. You do not rush to answer. And here is something small you can try. When someone finishes speaking, wait 2 seconds before you respond. Just 2 seconds of quiet. In that silence, something happens. You understand more, and the other person feels something rare in this busy world. They feel heard. A mosaic is never finished in one day, but every tile you place with care makes the picture more beautiful. Now, the fourth thing on our list is your relationships, and this connects deeply to communication. No one grows alone. No one heals alone. No one succeeds alone. But many people only think about relationships when they need something. They reach out when they want help. They send a message when they need a favor. People can feel this. Even if you do not say it directly, they know. So, what if you reached out to someone today, not because you need something, but just to connect? A simple message. I was thinking of you. I hope you are well. If you talked about this kind of gentle connection in an earlier episode of ours, Why Kindness Changes Everything, you might remember the smallest act of care can change someone's whole day. These tiny moments build trust. They build real connections. Not networking, not collecting names, just being present with the people in your life. You do not need 100 friends. You need a few broken tiles placed together with love. Notice your breathing right now. Is it fast? Is it shallow? Let it slow down. Just for 3 breaths. In and out. In and out. In and out. Good. You are here. You are safe. Let's continue. Imagine this. It is very early in the morning. The sun has not risen yet. The world is still. And then, slowly, you begin to see it. Tiny drops of water on the grass, on the leaves, on the petals of flowers. Morning dew. You did not see it arrive. You did not hear it. There was no rain, no storm, no dramatic moment. It just appeared. Silently, drop by drop, until everything was gently covered. This is what real discipline looks like. Not force, not pressure, not waking up at 4 a.m. and punishing yourself. Real discipline is gentle, it is quiet, it is invisible, and over time, it covers everything. The third thing you can work on every day is your self-discipline. But please, my friend, let me explain this in a kind way. Many people think discipline means fighting yourself, pushing harder, saying no to everything comfortable. But that kind of discipline is like a storm. It is loud and strong, but it does not last. What lasts is the do, the small, quiet action you repeat every day without even thinking about it. If you want to practice English, do not say, "I will study for 2 hours." Say, "I will listen to 1 sentence." Just 1. That is your drop of dew. If you want to read more, do not say, "I will finish 1 book this week." Say, "I will read 1 page." Just 1. When something is small enough, you do not need motivation. You do not need willpower. You just do it, like brushing your teeth, like breathing. Dew does not fall in a rush. It arrives so gently that the flowers do not even wake up. But by morning, everything is changed. And this connects to the 6th thing, your time. You have the same hours in a day as everyone else. But how you use those hours decides your future. Many people feel busy all day. They do many things. But at the end of the day, nothing has really changed. This is because they are busy with small things, checking the phone, answering messages that are not urgent, scrolling, watching, waiting. So here is a gentle invitation. Each morning, before you do anything else, choose 1 important thing. Just 1. Ask yourself, if I do this 1 thing today, will it move my life forward? Then do that first, before the phone, before the emails, before the small tasks. If you listen to our episode about the power of starting small, you know this feeling. 1 completed task in the morning changes the whole energy of your day. Even if the rest of your day is messy, you already did something that matters. You do not need more hours. You need more mornings where you choose what matters first. My friend, I want to speak to you directly for a moment. I know some of these things sound simple, and maybe a part of you is thinking, I already know this. But knowing is not the same as doing, and doing once is not the same as doing every day. The magic is not in the knowledge. The magic is in the repetition, in the gentle, quiet returning, day after day. You are doing something brave right now. You are listening. You are reflecting. That already makes you different from most people. So let's keep going. Have you ever seen a vine growing on an old wall? At first, there is nothing, just a tiny green shoot near the ground, so small you might step on it without noticing. But the vine does not care about being noticed. It just grows. Slowly, quietly. One day, it reaches the first crack in the wall. It holds on. Then it reaches higher and higher. Weeks pass. Months pass, and one day you look at that wall and the vine has covered it completely, green and alive and beautiful. No one saw it happen, but it happened. This is the power of learning, of personal growth, of showing up for yourself day after day, even when it feels like nothing is changing. The seventh thing you can work on every day is your knowledge, and the ninth is your personal growth. These two are like the vine and the wall. Knowledge gives you direction. Personal growth gives you the strength to hold on. You do not need a classroom. You do not need a teacher. You do not need a perfect plan. You just need 10 minutes. Read one article, learn one new word, listen to one short podcast, have one meaningful conversation. If you do this every day for a year, you will know more than 300 new things in 10 years. That is thousands of ideas, skills, and experiences. Nobody can take that away from you. A vine never rushes. It never compares itself to the tree beside it. It just keeps reaching for the light. And one day, it covers the whole wall. But there is something honest I want to share. Personal growth is not always comfortable. Sometimes, when you try to improve, you see things about yourself that you do not like. Maybe you see that you are not disciplined. Maybe you avoid difficult things. Maybe you feel afraid when you try something new. That space between who you are now and who you want to become, that is called the gap, and the gap can feel uncomfortable. Many people feel this gap and stop. They go back to what is easy, what is familiar. But if you stay in that space, even when it is uncomfortable, something beautiful happens. Slowly, you change. Slowly, you grow. And one day, you realize you are not the same person anymore. The gap is not a sign that you are failing. It is a sign that you are reaching for something higher. Place your hand on your chest for a moment. Feel your heartbeat. Slow, steady, quiet. Your heart has been beating every day of your life, without you asking, without you planning, without you trying. It just keeps going. What if you could trust yourself the same way? What if you could trust that the small things you do every day are enough? Because they are. Let's explore the last two together. Imagine a quilt, a large, warm, handmade quilt. Each patch is different. Some are soft, some are rough, some are bright, some are faded. Some come from an old shirt you loved. Some come from a piece of fabric you found and kept. Alone, each patch is small, maybe even useless, but sewn together with patience and care, they become something that keeps you warm on the coldest nights. This is what I think of when I think about money and gratitude together. The eighth thing you can gently work on is your finances. And I know this might feel strange in a cozy space like this, but let me explain. Managing your money is not about being rich. It is about feeling safe. It is about having a warm quilt for the cold nights that will come. Maybe you feel like you do not earn enough to save. Maybe you think, what difference does a small amount make? But here is the truth. At the beginning, the amount does not matter. The habit matters. If you save a small amount every month, you are not just keeping money. You are building something deeper. You are teaching yourself that you care about your future, that your future self deserves warmth. For 1 week, try something gentle. Write down everything you spend. Do not judge yourself. Just observe, like watching clouds pass. You will start to see patterns, and patterns are the first step to change. Now, let me tell you about the 10th thing. And I saved it for last because I believe it holds everything together. Gratitude. If the quilt is your life, then gratitude is the thread that holds all the patches together. Without it, the patches fall apart. With it, even the rough and faded ones become beautiful. Gratitude is not just a nice feeling. It is a way to train your mind. Think about your mornings. Some days, you wake up and immediately feel pressure, messages, problems, worry. But what if, before any of that, you took 2 minutes, just 2 minutes, and you thought about 3 things you are grateful for? Not big things, small things, specific things. Not, I am grateful for my life, but I am grateful for my friend who sent me a kind message yesterday. Not, I am grateful for my job, but I am grateful that I learned something new at work today. When you are specific, your brain feels it more deeply. It becomes real, not just words. And here is what I have noticed. When you start your morning with gratitude, everything feels a little lighter. Problems do not disappear, but you carry them differently. If you remember our episode about how to start your morning with peace, we talked about this. The first thing you give your attention to sets the tone for your whole day. A quilt does not need perfect patches. It needs every patch to be sewn with care. And gratitude is the thread that holds them all together. So, my friend, we have walked through 10 gentle things today. Let me softly name them again. Your attitude, your communication, your self-discipline, your relationships, your mindset, your time, your knowledge, your finances, your personal growth, and your gratitude. 10 areas, 10 small doors. I am not asking you to open all of them today. That would be too much, and we do not do too much here. Instead, here is my gentle invitation. Tonight, before you sleep, choose one. Just one that spoke to your heart today. Maybe it is gratitude. Maybe it is listening better. Maybe it is reading one page. And tomorrow, try it. Just once. Just for a few minutes. Do not worry about doing it perfectly. Do not worry about doing it forever. Just do it once. And see how it feels. If it feels warm, do it again the next day. And the day after that. After 30 days, if you would like, you can gently add one more. Like a bird adding one more twig to the nest, like one more drop of dew on the grass, like one more tile in the mosaic, like the vine reaching 1 inch higher, like sewing one more patch into the quilt. You do not need to become a new person overnight. You just need to make one gentle choice today that yesterday's version of you did not make. That is enough. That is more than enough. Let me leave you with this picture. You are the bird, building your nest of thoughts, one kind twig at a time. You are the mosaic maker, placing small tiles of connection and care into something beautiful. You are the morning dew, arriving so gently that the world barely notices but changing everything by sunrise. You are the vine, growing slowly, quietly, reaching for light even when no one is watching. And you are the quilt maker, sewing each small piece of your life together with gratitude until you have something warm enough to carry you through any night. You are already doing this, my friend. You are already growing. You just cannot see it yet. But one day, you will look back and see how far you have come, and you will be so glad you started. Thank you for being here today, my friend. Thank you for choosing to spend this quiet time with me. Your presence in this cozy space means more than you know. If this episode gave you a moment of peace, I would love it if you tap like and subscribe to the channel. Not for the numbers, but because every small click helps someone else find this quiet corner when they need it most. Take care of your heart tonight. Be gentle with your soul. I am so proud of you for being here. Goodbye for now, friend.